It's about time that Rebecca got what was coming to her. Who the fuck is Rebecca? The Taming of Rebecca is often known as one of the roughest roughies of all time. What exactly is a roughie, you may ask? Well, go stand in front of a mirror, punch yourself in the nose, jerk off with your own blood without breaking eye contact, then have your girlfriend suck your tongue out through your asshole. That could be a roughie, or congratulations, you've just been accepted into our fraternity! The Mies Commission even cited the film as one of the most extreme examples of violent pornography. That is, unless you count the Smurfs porn. The Mies Commission was a 1980s group of dirty old men who needed an excuse to watch a shitload of pornography and call it an investigation. In this day and age, we call it internet reviewing. Oh, wait a minute. AVGN presents. Oh, Avon presents. Wait, Avon? You telling me my mom sold this movie door to door in our old neighborhood? Well, that explains why the neighborhood kids beat me up, and here I thought it was because I ratted them out for doing drugs. They've got the trusty hand of Stella Steves on set with them. She's kinda like Stella Stevens, only her last name has a dick. One thing is confusing me about these credits, though. The age-old rule of filmmaking, if you can't hire John Carpenter to do your score, just use his music anyway. Ain't that right, Fantasy Mission Force? This must be Rebecca. I see she's running late for her Satan School for Girls audition. From the music, I can't tell if that's Michael Myers watching her or if it's a crew member. It's shots like this when I begin to wonder if she even knows that she's in a movie. Something seems to be troubling her, though.
Miss Order?
Yes?
Hi, it's Rebecca.
Yes, Rebecca. Rebecca? Calm down. Calm down, Rebecca.
Calm down. All she said was her name. And after all the bitching about The Simpsons, I can't say I expected Barbara Bush to be in this.
It's Dad.
Sex? With you?
Yeah, and not only that, but he's beating me up now, too.
Incest? Ooh, breaking out the big guns, aren't we? Don't get too sexy in the first 2 minutes. After that phone call, Rebecca now has a meeting to attend a school for troubled girls. Unless Michael Myers is driving, shouldn't it be playing Don't Fear the Reaper right about now? Careful there, the director's box of cocaine accidentally got in the shot. This must be the school, and they'd better hurry so the crew from Burnt Offerings can get in. I'm sorry, is this taking place during the Revolutionary War all of a sudden?
It's my father. Well, as you know, today was Father's Day.
The correct way to say it is that today is Father's Day? Okay, now continue on with your story of incest. Yikes, her dad is Jim Croce. I didn't know Leroy Brown was that bad. Hi there, I'm in an incest porn called The Taming of Rebecca. This one's for you, Mom and Dad. I hope I made you proud.
Can't you see that I need you?
No, I can't see that, because to tell you the truth, you're a little flaccid right now. And it's that awkward moment when you realize the sexy maid you hired is not only your own daughter, but Pat Benatar. This scene isn't very funny at all, but it's nothing a little fast motion can't fix. I'm a terrible person.
What happened next?
What do you mean, what happened next? Her dad fucked her! Why does she need to continue with this story? Here's what happened next. He spanked her because incest is illegal, little missy. And if you're that interested in her story, then why the hell are you constantly reading from the movie's script? I don't know about this school anyway. Look, it's so under-budgeted they could only afford the billiards table but not the balls. Why is Rebecca even in this school? This is a school for juvenile delinquents. Rebecca is a victim of incest. I don't think she's in the wrong here. Well, maybe the dean is a nice guy.
Just keep in line and do everything that I say. We'll have no problems. Do you understand?
Great, from one abusive prick to another, and given the kind of movie this is, he's probably gonna fuck her too. On the plus side, this school has a fantastic soundtrack.
Let's go to my office and finish the reports that we started earlier.
WFM, Stray Cats.
The Stray Cats were so happy to be involved with this movie that I'll bet the filmmakers didn't have to pay them a dime. You sure this is a school? You sure this isn't Sardu and Ralphus's dressing room? It's nice that the dean and the old secretary share the same office.
Good. How about a little dictation?
Ah, dictation. The action of saying words out loud to be written down, typed, or recorded on tape. Oh, right. It's got the word dick in it, so I guess that means blowjob. Boy, has Rebecca picked the wrong school. She came here to get away from her sex-crazed abusive father, and now the dean is fucking students left and right. Ho, ho, ho. There is gonna be egg on her face. Maybe. At least there's gonna be something on her face.
We better hurry and get dressed.
Yeah, and wipe off your fuck face, too. Hey, Rumi, what do you say tonight we push the twin beds and our vaginas together? So far, this movie is succeeding at being the movie that The Last Exorcism Part 2 should have been.
God, that Min and Day was sure a scary fuck.
Hey, language! Incest is no excuse for a potty mouth, even if you did urinate on your father in an earlier scene. First, they gotta have a meeting on why they're all in school and pushing 30. Then they talk about the cave.
Did you hear about the cave? The cave? Yeah.
The cave, huh?
Rebecca doesn't believe there's a cave. There really is one, isn't there?
You haven't heard about the cave?
You're all talking about vaginas, aren't you? So I guess this means the answer is yes. This guy looks like he's found the cave.
Yes, Dean, I'm very happy with our new enrollment, with our new girls. Except these two new girls, Sandra and Rebecca. They seem to be a little wild. I feel Rebecca especially needs some more discipline.
Really? What do you mean especially Rebecca? I think so far Rebecca's had the least amount of sex scenes. Like this girl, for instance, whose vagina is doing a fantastic impression of the Sylvester Stallone movie Fist. Guys, do you mind not watching? This is a private matter. Ooh, girls! Oh boy, they broke the no orgies after supper time rule. They're in trouble now.
Sucks ass. Asshole. He sucks dick shit.
You'd think after having a knuckle sandwich between the legs that they'd learn a little respect for their elders.
I have to discuss with Rebecca what disciplinary action I'm going to take for extracurricular activities.
Now, to be fair, Rebecca wasn't the one getting fisted. She was just the one holding the girl down. That's a totally different ballpark. Like it matters, they're obviously gonna fuck anyway.
Participating in an orgy in my school? You act as though if you came up on the fucking slime.
Well, I don't think it's bad. I used to do it with my father all the time.
Ew, 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 ew! I'm gonna teach you not to have sex with people by having sex with you. That'll learn you. If you keep the American flag in for the shot, that makes it patriotic. Take that, Mies Commission. Why the fuck do you hate America, huh? Also, I'm pretty sure teachers aren't allowed to do this. This man needs to be fired at once.
That'll teach you a lesson, Rebecca. Won't it?
Yeah, that'll teach you to pass up hardcore in favor of this movie. Hey, how about keeping your hands to yourself there, mister? There's a lady. Uh-oh, now Kaniki and Rizzo are the ones in deep shit. Okay, what the fuck is the deal with the pin? Someone's diaper gonna fall off?
Yeah!
Nipple mutilation. For when there's a fine line between a trip to the principal's office and a scene from the New York Ripper.
You sick bitch! You let your piss on my fucking floor!
Nice priorities, asshole. I'm sure that an infrared light would show that piss is the least of your floor's worries. I gotta give it to this chick, though. She is old school method. There's Divine eating real dog shit, and this girl. Oh, is this the infamous cave everyone's been talking about?
What do you think I brought you down here for? To fix you up, to make you feel better? Brought you down here to give you more pain, what you deserve. Now I want you to take my clothes off.
Ah, that's nice. Who the fuck are you? 13 minutes of this film is left, and I've yet to see Rebecca be tamed. In fact, where the hell is Rebecca? Uh-oh, the dean is watching. I hope he's not the totalitarian type of instructor.
What the fuck is going on in my cave?
Just hold on, just calm down.
I'm guessing the superintendent does not know of his methods.
You piss on my floor, and you steal my fucking pen?
You still whining about the piss on your floor? This guy is the Jeff Lebowski of bodily fluid bondage fantasy porn. The only thing that would possibly make this scene funny is if it contained the dialogue from Bat Pussy.
So, darling, what's for supper now? And you always tell me beans and taters and some shit like that. That's not what I want to hear. I want to hear a hot pussy on the grill. That's what I want to hear. You know that's what I want to hear.
You think I'm gonna get up there and get my pussy hot and let you eat it?
Look.
Funnier, yeah. I still don't want to jerk off to it. By the end, Rebecca finally comes in to get her revenge. Or, I guess the old woman does? Why? She was in on this shit from the beginning. Maybe now Rebecca can finally get the taming that she deserves that does not include a cane to the ass. At least during the first session. Well, that was certainly rough, but I hate to be that guy, but I have seen far rougher than this film. Oh, am I kidding? I love being that guy! But seriously, tit pinning aside, I really don't think that this movie holds much of a candle compared to movies like Water Power, Forced Entry, or hell, even Hardgore. Maybe that's due to being constantly distracted by the Halloween theme and the stray cats. Or this guy's dialogue that's so vile and over the top, it's more absurd than it is disturbing.
Lift your skirt up.
I don't want to.
You don't want to? The last bitch that said she didn't want to, you know what I did to her? I beat her until she vomited. And she ate it and I shot all over her fucking face!
But it does hold a solid 6.9 on IMDb. Cute! The film was brought to us by director Phil Prince, and I expect high-quality class from the guy who brought us Oriental Techniques in Pain and Pleasure, Den of Dominance, and Daughters of Discipline. Phil was later brought up on charges of robbery and assault after shooting an ice cream parlor manager. He served a few years in jail and hasn't made a movie since. Huh. Phil, when are you coming back to us?
Don't ever stand behind me. Ever!